Hello, students. How are you? I hope you all are fine by the grace of the Almighty. Today, we are going to start the very last chapter of this semester, chapter 5, The Piper of Manas. Today, we will go through page number 49 and 50. The rest of the parts of the story we will continue in our next class. The Piper of Manas has been written by P.K. Neni. P.K. Neni is a pen name of the writer Deepika Marthe. Deepika Marthe is an Indian writer and she writes a lot of stories regarding to the children, juvenile stories. The Piper of Manas, here we go. Adapted from Little Indians, stories from across the country by P.K. Neni. A bolt of lightning ripped the sky in earth, showing a desolate, flooded scene. It means that it is a scene of stormy atmosphere. In that second, Dr. Subhendu Phukan saw something on the branch of a tree barely above water level. Barely above at water level means nearly to the water level, just above the water level. He could not believe his eyes. Take the boat near that tree, he shouted. Dr. Phukan shouted to his companion in the rescue boat. So, in the very first three paragraphs is showing a stormy atmosphere. Sure enough, west dangerously, between the tree trunk and a branch was a baby rhinoceros, which means stuck dangerously. The sound of thunder shook the earth, and the furious tide almost overturned their small boat. Furious tide means fearful tide, and the tide splash away their small boat. My dear students, this is the end of page number 49. Now we are going to page number 50. His companion stared at the boat as Dr. Phukan reached out to the scared animal. It means they reached to the near the animal, the place where the baby rhino stuck. Using all his strength, he lifted the cuff of the tree. It means Dr. Subhendu Phukan was able to rescue the baby calf. Just then, the branch gave way and fell with a big splash into the water. If they had been a minute late, the baby would have been washed away in the floods. As rain began to fall again, the doctor wrapped the calf in his raincoat and slowly steered the boat back to safety. So, this paragraph is saying that if Dr. Phukan was a minute late to rescue the baby calf, the baby rhino calf would splashed away with the water, with the flowing water. After rescuing the baby rhino, Dr. Subhendu Phukan wrapped the baby rhino with his raincoat. The baby rhinoceros was lucky. Every monsoon means every rainy season, the mighty Brahmaputra swells and floods Kaziranga National Park. So this incident is happening in the Kaziranga National Park in India. This year it was more severe because of the relentless heavy rains. Relentless means non-stop heavy rains. Most of Kaziranga was under water and hundreds of animals had been washed away. Washed away means splash away. Among them may have been the mother of this rhino calf. Dr. Phukan, a veterinarian, had come from Assam's other well-known national park, Manas, to help in the rescue operation. It means that there was a rescue operation going in the Kaziranga National Park, and Dr. Phukan, who was a veterinarian, he also took part in the rescue operation. At first, I want to tell you that a veterinarian is a person who treats animals. The doctor of animals. Okay, veterinarian. Back at the camp, he attended to the rhino calf. The injuries were not serious, but the calf needed close monitoring for the next 48 hours. Coming to a decision, Dr. Phukan got necessary permission and took the rhino with him to Manas. It means that Dr. Phukan took all the agreement to take away the rhino calf with him to the Manas National Park. His two children, means Dr. Fukan's two children, his two children, Arnab and Radhika, came running out when their father got home and squealed. Squeal means in a loud sound, and squealed delightedly to see the cub. Arnab was 10 and Radhika was 5 years old. They had grown up surrounded by animals and were very comfortable with them. It means that Arnab and Radhika, who were the children of Dr. Fukan, they were habitually very close with the animals, as their father was a veterinarian. The baby rhino looked at them with his little button eyes. "He's so sweet. Look at his pointed ears," said Radhika. "And this little bump on his nose," added Arnab. Now they are talking about their body part, the body part of the baby rhino. Okay. "And this little bump on his nose," added Arnab. "That's where the horn will grow," their father told them. It means Dr. Fukan told them, "He is after all a great Indian one-horned rhinoceros." My dear students, one-horned rhinoceros are a very rare animal and they are found only in India and Sri Lanka nowadays. Dr. Fukan took the calf to the stabilization center. Stabilization center is a center where the sick and wounded animals were treated. Dr. Fukan took the calf to the stabilization center where he was to be monitored. He returned home in the evening looking very worried. It means Dr. Fukan returned home in the evening and he was looking very worried. Okay, when he returned from the stabilization center. My dear students, this is the ending of this class. We will read the next of the part of this story in our next class. Hope you all are safe and please take care of yourself. Thank you so much.